Welcome back to Ryan Reacts live stream, episode 9 million. No, I'm just kidding. Today's installment is going to be a doozy. Now I'm just messing around. Just be careful who you trust, guys. In this world, there's just people you need to avoid. And the thing is this, look, right now, you probably are laughing at yourself 10 years ago. But when it was 10 years ago, you probably felt like you knew everything, that you knew what you were doing in life. By the way, hopefully you like this soft light. Got my nice soft box. See if it'll, yeah, have you seen that? Anyway, for instance, right now, I'm thinking I know everything. As an example, I actually don't. Because as you get older and wiser, you start to realize you don't know much of anything. But the point is, in 10 years from now, I'll probably look back at now and be like, I was stupid. What was I thinking? So apply that to like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Heck, for how rampant life is anymore, even the past 3-4 years. You just got to be careful out there with who you trust. And that includes yourself. If you have a gut feeling, no matter how good it may seem, if you go through it, certain things, if that gut's there is telling you, man, there's some residue that's going to happen from that, or something bad that could happen, well, just know this. Your gut's probably right and you shouldn't do it. Sometimes people think with the wrong head. Sometimes people think with their wallet or with the idea of obtaining more. Some people are just gullible. Like, I've been gullible my whole life. And I think what it is because I didn't grow up in a stable environment. I didn't grow up in a stable household, a stable family. I didn't really have a family. So I was always looking for approval, acceptance, love, etc. in any way, shape, or form. Even if I had this suspicion I'm going to get hurt, lied to, if it's most likely not going to work, or if they just want something out of the situation, being a manipulator or a user. And yeah, growing up I didn't have much, but there's some people that don't care, and they'll take your last nickel if you have a dime. You know, like they'll take the whole dime. They'll take whatever. They'll take your last penny if you have a penny. People don't care. Some people will just drain your emotions and your attention. Now, with that prefaced, there's always 3 sides to a story. Your side, my side, and then there's the truth. Sometimes a little mix of both. Sometimes both parties have some truths and some lies sprinkled in there. So with that being said, I'm just as guilty. That's why I'm not too bent out of shape, because it's not my first rodeo. Hopefully it's my last rodeo, but you know, with my track record, I'm not so sure. The pendulum swings both ways. And I know you're in here watching this. You got nothing else better to do. But, and by you, I mean the person I'm kind of referring to, not you, Amanda. How's it going, Amanda? What's up? Yeah, it's like I turn on these lives to vent, but also to like educate. That's good. What's been going on? What type of content would you like me to, I guess, react to? I mean, most people that know me, they've seen a reaction video because that's like majority of my content. But I just come here to like, what's up, Eric Jones? Not sure who you are, bud, but hey. Do I play Roblox? My kids do. I don't. I have it installed on all my devices, but like even my one of my sisters does here and there. But no, I don't play Roblox. To be honest though, I don't really game all like that. I just like I'm always either on YouTube watching educational stuff or camera stuff, or I'm just busy working. So like even my favorite games, I don't even play. Sad is like I got this right, so I could pop on Roblox right now or any AAA title, but it sits in my drawer. I know it's easy to grab because I'm laying in my bed and whatnot, and the drawer's right there. But it's like even when it's easy access to play, I just my mind always wanders in different areas, right? I have a top of the line gaming computer and I don't game. It's just like it's more of just my editing machine for the moment. Just going through a lot of stuff and my motivation for gaming just isn't there. Cause even like I have time to do it here and there, but when I'm actually doing it, I can't even enjoy anything. Like I just can't. The most I can enjoy as far as entertainment goes is music. And I think it's because like I could sit there in a certain mood and not have to think much. Sure, I can think of like the different layers of the tracks that I'm hearing, but it's less mental strain compared to like using coordination, hand-eye coordination to like move a mouse, keyboard, or control pad or whatever, like jump, move, dodge, precision aiming. With music, I can kind of. Can you see my comments? Eric, the only comment I've seen is the hello. And then I see the can you see my comments? Those are the only two comments I've seen of you, bud. But, yeah, I like the game more, but it's just the enjoyment factor. I just can't really enjoy it. I think it's just that, like, it's that season. I grew up a gamer. I was on all the old consoles back in the 90s from, Sega Genesis, SNES, PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, Game Boy. And then like in the 2000s, PS2, GameCube, the Nintendo Wii, heck, even the Wii U. We had two of those and two original Wiis. Little fish. Of course had a 360, had a PS3. Heck, had a PSP. I remember that. 3DS. Yeah, I had a 3DS too. Now it's like these consoles nowadays are just glorified computers. And being that I have like computers and stuff, I don't really have a reason to have a console, especially with that little handheld thing I just pulled out. But it's hard to game, you know? I wasn't even in the mood to even do my hair today. So it's just like, don't worry, I didn't cut it. It's just like in the back and in the hat. Even trimming the beard and stuff here and there, if I think about it, like, all right, let me trim. Normally it's like way crazier. Anyway. Oh yeah, I did the one unboxing if you've seen it. Of my shoes. It's freaking glorified Nerf balls right here. It's literally the same material as Nerf. Right? But since I'm a distance runner, OMG, I thought you were... Ha! M Shadows, huh? That's funny. Yeah, if he like went out in the sun for about 3 months straight. If I could just have his voice, that would be cool. I'm not even going to attempt. Can't sing anything. It's funny if you thought I was M Shadows. No, maybe the shadow part. His hair, though. Nah, I'm not that special. Can't do vocals. I can write. I could probably definitely write some of their music. I used to write songs all the time just for fun. Well, lyrics for songs that never happened, but you know. But what's up, BM4 Games? What's up, everyone else who's tuning in? Yeah, I'm not reacting to anything. This is just more of just like a storyteller. Like it jumps from 5 people to 15. This makes 0 sense. It's just got to be like a view bug or something. Oh, and then my other video that I'm going to upload is I got a new lens. Man, this lens is amazing. Can't wait to use it in the field to give amazing quality portraits for people. Did that unboxing video a bit ago. Anyway, about those shoes, like I've been yeah, so today is my 11-year anniversary of me quitting cigarettes and me getting into running. So I rewarded myself with those new shoes, the Nike Alpha Fly 3s. So the Alpha Fly 3s are Nike's latest iteration of the Alpha Fly lineup. And I had like 4 pairs of the original Alpha Flies. I skipped out on the 2s because I didn't like the way they looked. And honestly, they were expensive. And the 3s are the same price, basically. Around $300. But I'm not one of those sneakerheads that buy the latest shoes just because. No, I buy shoes for like the form because I run, basically. So yeah, 11 years of basically getting into fitness, getting into just transforming. Like my oldest son turned 13 yesterday, believe it or not. And I don't look that old. I don't know. He turned 13, and on his second birthday, which would have been obviously 11 years ago, yesterday, I was smoking cigarettes, whatever. So I put out my last cigarette the next day because I'm like, man, I got to do better, because he was my only child at the time. And I was like, I got to do better. Don't want to have him growing up that way, like with his dad being a smoker. I don't want to have like that negative like outlook or anything. So I put out that cigarette, put on some shoes, went outside. And I've told this story time and time again. You could find various instances of this story on my channel. Heck, if you just click on my YouTube profile and then filter it to where it'll show like the oldest videos first, you'll see all that. When I was in like super tip-top shape, running. It's always a gimmick. That's the thing about my life. I noticed that it's always a gimmick. Like, always. Here's how it's a gimmick. Because in life, I might get a few things, but then I look back at a different time, and it makes me realize if I had these things that I have now at that time, I'd be able to maximize that a lot better, if that makes any sense at all. So for instance, like I've been waiting, well, before like the last couple years, like the last 2 years, every single pair of wireless headphones that I bought were trash. Either my sweat would destroy them, it would slip out of my ears, and when they would slip out of my ears, it would just be annoying because I generally only wear like earbuds or headphones when I'm running, or if I'm listening to music like on the computer or whatever. Or if I'm obviously like doing like a live stream or making a video. Then I'll have headphones on. That way the microphone's not going to feed back while I'm listening to music. So you're not going to hear an echo. Anyway, it was terrible. I remember 11 years ago, bought a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and they were like semi-true wireless. It was like two buds, but a cord connected from each bud. But with that, it was like the material of the cord was like kind of stiff. So any type of head movement or anything, it would wiggle them out. They were very cumbersome. The battery wasn't that great. The reception wasn't that great. So I stuck to wired headphones or earbuds for a long time. Fine. Fast forward to like 2 years ago, they finally have some great ones now. So it's like, man, if I had these headphones back then, and I know it's something so minor, but it's like, I can't really run the way I want to run without headphones. It's not a need, that's a lie, but like, I could definitely tell a difference in my performance. Because it's like my head's not in the game. It's like I have to tune out of my body. And music helps me tune out because I'm focused on the music while I'm running. Because I'm not just doing like, just amateur, like, just a slow pace run. No, the runs that I go through, I feel the pain pretty quickly and every time. So I have to like escape. And music helps me escape that because like of the visuals it gives me. And then just like having my mind distracted on it. And you might be thinking, well, what's it got to do with wireless headphones? Well, I mean, it's even better than that now. It's like I would have to like hold the phone in one hand, and then I'd have to like wrap the cord around my wrist several times so it's not like dangling and long. But now it's even better because I have an Apple Watch. And this Apple Watch, it has the number, my phone number paired. So I can literally leave my phone at home. And then I can literally run with my wireless headphones with Spotify on the watch, and I'm not carrying anything. I don't have to like squeeze the phone. Hopefully it doesn't drop, which I don't recall ever dropping my phone while running. But either way, it's just one less thing to think about. And the new Apple Watch, I mean, the batteries last so long on these. Technology is just leaps and bounds ahead. Excuse me. I know I just jumped from like don't trust people to like, man, this technology is amazing. And that's a sad thing because even though like you got to watch who you trust, it's like a lot of these people, I mean, they're making this technology I'm talking about. And same with the music. I mean, like Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, if you've heard of that band and that musician, singer. I mean, I wasn't there. It wasn't necessarily his fault, I guess. But he went to jail for manslaughter, basically. It wasn't intentional. He didn't mean to kill somebody. But it's like, man, you just never know what could happen. And then Tim from As I Lay Dying, you know, he went to prison or whatever. He hired a hitman to kill his wife. Well, attempted. Didn't happen. I'm sure he really does feel sorry for what he did, or what he tried to do, but it's just like, you just never know. But the reason why I bring that up is because, like, there's a saying, like, never meet your heroes, you know? You're going to be disappointed. And that's the thing, like, music could take you to so many different directions, right? But imagine your favorite band does something horrific. But you have, like, this emotional, nostalgic fixation or connection to those songs, to those albums. you know? What do? Stop listening? You say, well, these songs were created beforehand. It's tough. And then when you get closer to Christ, if you decide to be a Christian, you gotta cut it all out anyway. It's super hard. Because your mind's gonna play tricks on itself trying to like get you to like justify, well, this song, that. It's like tiptoeing around, trying to find the loopholes. And the devil loves giving you loopholes around your neck, you know? I don't know why I thought I was M Shadows, though. That's interesting. Had something similar happen, but it wasn't like someone didn't think I was a celebrity. But there was a friend that I had a long time ago, and I was working at this mall, which actually they're closing this mall down. Well, I'm stupid. They closed the mall down many years ago, but they're tearing the mall down like now, basically. I mean, within the past week, like they're digging up the parking lot and stuff, and they're gonna like wrecking ball or whatever they're gonna decide to do to actually get this mall gone. Yeah, Century 3. What's up, Jody? Exactly. So that mall's going. I'm probably gonna get some drone footage. The thing is, I don't know. I'm gonna have to drive out and just see, because I'm curious. Plus, I want to like maybe do a video. Oh, my eye is not lazy. This hat's pushing it down. See, that's why I keep moving it. Had some good memories there. Yeah, definitely. Don't tell Jeff I bought another lens. Let me show you this lens too. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I got it back. It's the newer version though. Look at this thing. You don't want to know the price. This thing's bigger than my future. Get your mind out of the gutter. But yeah, this lens is bigger than my future though. Look at this thing. It's crazy. I was gonna say, didn't you have that one? Yes and no. This is the look. I'm gonna show you real quick. Hold on, where are we at? All right. If it'll see how it says OSS 2. This is the second version of this lens. So the first version came out in like 2016, I believe. Yeah. This one came out 2 years ago. It's the version 2. It's basically, so that lens, the other one that I had, it was 3.2 pounds. This is 2.3 pounds. So that's like 29% lighter. And it has better autofocus because it has like different motor, and it's just has better, it has more sharpness to it. Yeah, it's lighter. Also, this lens hood, see how it's round? The other one was more of like a I forget the term, but it's not fully round. It was it was like tuliped. Like on the sides it kind of like folded. It was like a flower. But I just got it in the mail today. Because, you know, weddings are coming, and having a 70 to 200 lens is definitely important. Since you like to the party, got the new Alpha Fly 3s. Because they released yesterday. And here's what's crazy about them. You had the, not really pre-order, but it's like, so like, the past 2 or 3 months, they'll tell you when you can order the shoes. Yeah, super bright. Tell you like when you can order them. They have a cool carbon fiber plate in here too. See the fly plate? So it's gonna help with like shock absorption. Anyway, so like you can't just buy them. But what they'll do is they'll say, like for instance, for those, come back to the site on 4/4, so April 4th, which was yesterday, at 10 a.m. and place your order. Pick your size and place. Now I kept refreshing, and I seen, okay, I can order now. I hit order and it said waiting in line. We'll process your order if you got it in time. A minute goes by, got an email, we received your order. I go back to the page. All the sizes from like size 8 to like 13 were sold out. So like size 6 and 7 and like 14, like the really tiny sizes and the really big sizes, they were still available. But then like 5 minutes later, those were gone too. So you had like a tiny window to even order those shoes. So like I spam ordered really fast. If I would have missed, I would still be waiting for them. Like, I don't even know when the next wave comes. And like I was saying before you came in, I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not a person that like, oh, I got to get all the Jordans that come out and, no, it's not like that with me. I run. I don't know if you heard, but like, yeah, today is the 11th year anniversary of when I started running and when I got like out of cigarettes and stuff like that. I wouldn't be caught in highlighter. That was the only pair though. Like though that color. Funny enough though, it's not my first rodeo with those colors. These are all beat up, but you see, had another. Those were Brooks though, not Nikes. Like that was the only color. That's how they do it for the most part. It's kind of like a color wave. It's like, okay, well, here's the new color. Come in 3 months if you want it, you got 3 months. And then if you miss out, well, maybe you'll catch the next color. But with the original Alpha Flies, I'm not even going to say that because they did the same thing with those shoes. I mean, they meet them, but the problem is like, they don't meet them that long. You got to constantly replace them. But those are $300. I'm not going to replace them all like that. And I say that and I ended up doing it anyway. But no, like seriously. Because even like I made an unboxing video. It's up now. But I was even saying then like, I feel bad because like these shoes are made in sweatshops. And to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about it. Because I was hyped up for them for so long. But right when I opened them up and I'm holding them and I'm like feeling the material and I'm like, yeah, the material's cheap. They're super hyping the price. It just hit me like, yeah, they profit off of like slave labor and stuff. Most likely. And it's depressing and it's like I'm part of the problem buying them. But at the same time, I don't know any alternative shoe to buy that's good for running and that's like maybe made in the US or, with better conditions. I mean, if I learn how to make shoes, buy the materials myself and make them, it'd be a heck of a lot cheaper and more ethical, I guess. But I don't know. And I'm not trained to run barefoot. And even if I was, that's tetanus right there. Stepping on glass. I don't know. What about those barefoot shoes? Yeah, I've seen those. I used to get the toe socks, if you remember, which are cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try those. I'm definitely not going to count them out. It's definitely something I'd at least consider. Yeah, you heard they're amazing. Yeah, I'll have to try them. I'm sure there's probably so many brands too. So like if you see like a cool brand you want to like let me know about or whatever, I'm definitely down. There's everyone left but you. At one point, there was like, it said like there was 15 people. They probably just hopped in to see what was up and then dipped. But I think what Amanda's gone. BM4 Games thought I was M Shadows. No, I'm just Shadow, not M Shadow. It's hilarious. He would even think that. They take adjusting, but once you get used to them, heard they're the best. Nice. Yeah, I'll research more. That way, like, I don't know which pair to get. The singer from Avenged Sevenfold. Scroll up, you might see the message. He was like, "Oh my," I'm not gonna say it. Like, OMG, I thought you were Matt Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold. OMG, like, come on. Like, there's no resemblance at all. I don't know why someone would even think that. Look nothing like him. It's hilarious. No resemblance. Put him out in the sun for 3 months, maybe. And it'll be from M Shadows to just Shadows. And that's all the person said. He came in here, said that, and then left. If you haven't heard the new album, please don't. And by don't, I'm just warning you if you do. It is the worst. And that's the thing, because like I'm saying it and my brain's going in different directions, but you probably haven't heard a single song off a new album. So you're just assuming it's like the old. No, this is like they took Avenged Sevenfold. They put them on like a drug retreat for a year minimum, and said, "All right, exactly." But this new album is like, and it's actually, according to them themselves, they did it while they were on drugs. It is the weirdest, like, ever. It's weird. It's not metal per se. It's more like psychedelia rock, but more like they just lost their whole entire identity. It's just hard to explain. And the vocals are just so weird. Is it weird? And that one dude's stuff, forgot the name, but they had to be on something. I have no idea who you're talking about, but it's probably weirder than that. Whenever you leave the live or whatever, just the album's called Life is But a Dream. If you want to check it out. It's bad. It's bad. I mean, it's not like City of Evil or Beast and the Harlot or anything like that. This is like, and I'm not just saying that, like, for my opinion too. It's like that's the public reaction too. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, exactly. Why is that dog barking? Let me see. I don't know, there's no one out there. Yeah, Bella. Bella. It's funny is the Chili Peppers released a new album like a couple years ago now. Actually, they released 2 albums in the same year. But they have a song called Bella. And it kind of has like dog lyrics, kind of, which is kind of cool. Addie's sleeping. Oh my gosh. Bella! Bella, what are you doing? Look at this. Hold on, if I can. Got these two cats, this cat, and you remember that cat. Let me flip this camera around. They're all chilling like on a line, like they're ready for war or something, just sitting there waiting for their orders. That's Pepper. This is Munch. Oh, this one's running away. Hey, where you going? Hey. Oh, that's funny. Funny thing is, Bella runs from these cats. These cats will definitely go and attack. They go in attack mode. How'd you sneak in my room? Funny cat. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, Bella runs from them. And like, if Bella gets too close, they'll just start like trying to like claw her. So she just knows to stay away. The cat's got no fear. And they'll like sit on the windowsill on the outside. Even if it's high up, like they're not afraid to fall. Like if a window's open, they'll just sit on the windowsill, even if it's like super narrow. They'll just chill there. And it's funny seeing it like from the front of the house. Sometimes they'll like two of them will be out there, and I can only imagine when cars are driving up and down the street, seeing these cats sitting. Like it gives me that like, remember like the little video of like Michael Jackson holding the baby out the window. Like, I mean, it's not funny, but it's like I'm thinking about it like with the cats though. They're out, yeah, like the window's open, and they'll like sit outside on the windowsill, like on a roof. No, like look, she's trying to climb up now. She's waiting to, like, no, just like right here. Just like right on the windowsill. I scared her so she didn't jump up. If I would have just pretended like I wasn't around, like ignoring her, she would have hopped up. I think I might have a picture of them like on the windowsill. But they'll chill like and they don't fall either. Like after the first few times, I stopped being so concerned. Like these cats are very nimble, but they just chill. They've never fallen or anything. It's just weird. And they're not out there too long, maybe like 3-4 minutes. I mean, they love going outside too. Sometimes like they'll like try to sneak out. They'd be scared. Well, I mean, these cats are like hybrids. Like they're in, but like, you know, sometimes like we take Bella out, they'll like wait and they'll run outside real quick. And sometimes they'll be gone for like a day or two and then they just come back. So it's like they're trained to like be outside and in. They like, don't get lost. Just sitting over there. But yeah, how's everything else going? You guys getting along or whatever? You said something about, because we're on live, so I'm watching what I'm saying out of, respect and privacy for you. But your what's it called? Like your appointment thing that you were supposed to, I guess, have on Monday. How'd that go or whatever? Nice. Yeah, I hope that goes good because I mean, it's 2024. We can all use a little bit more. You worried about this eclipse or whatever? Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. Glad you like the new one. So you close one door to open up a better door, or at least a similar door. People are thinking it's the end of the world because the X pattern that the two eclipses or whatever, it's crossing over different cities that are in the Bible and stuff like that. And as much as I believe the Bible, I think people, they just read into things when it comes to like, I mean, then again, though, like astrology or whatever. Not my thoughts at all, just phobic crap, anxiety. Hmm. That's still too early for it to be the end. I mean, it could definitely be like a sign of the end times, but it's not going to be the end. There's still much more that has to happen. I mean, we only have a few more days to really find out, so. My old headphones are kind of like busted up, so I ordered a new pair and I'm waiting for them to ship. It's another reason why I'm on the phone and not like on my computer streaming because it's embarrassing. Like, I literally have it taped. And I'm not going to sit there on a stream with like a taped pair of headphones. The road is crazy, but it doesn't mean it's the end. It may seem like it due to what worse can happen factor, but we're all still here. That's right. That is right. I'll show you these head. These are the Ghetto Phones Express right here. You see this? Look at this. And the thing is, like, the headphones themselves still work. It's just this part like dangled off. And I'm like, no, what am I gonna do? So yeah, I'm getting an identical pair, but the color is gonna be slightly different. They're gonna be black, but then it's gonna be like a gunmetal like gray accent, which I think looks kind of cool. That's a Saran wrap. You spelled it right. Yeah, I don't even have Saran wrap to be honest, but yeah, because I was like, let me go live, and I'm like, oh yeah, these headphones, crap. All right, let me order a pair. So I ordered them. They're supposed to be here Sunday. I don't know. I was long over, even before they broke like that. Long overdue. I got those things. Like if you recall, when we lived together, I'm gonna watch like the terms we say because we're live. But the original place where Jolie was at with us. That's all I'll say. If you remember, I had to like replace the muffs. I ended up ordering the little muffs, and then they shipped, and then I put them on. Same headphones, and even then, those were like 3 years old then. So yeah, these are like 6 years old. So it was just long overdue. Yeah, because I ended up like I accidentally dropped it, and when I dropped it, it just like the piece of plastic was so weak, it just like made the whole cup like fall down, like just hang, but like it didn't mess up the sound at all. So I'm like, okay, well that gives me an excuse to order another pair. But yeah, I gotta start using this equipment. But I mean, it's still like it snowed the past 2 days, briefly. Yeah, this very long time. I mean, I try to keep things as long as I can. Yeah, snow, especially, I mean, it's April. It should not be snowing. That's proof right there that the groundhog things, which I already knew it was bullcrap, but it's official. The Groundhog Day thing or whatever. Seeing his shadow. What a joke. Exactly. Like March 15th, 16th. Done. But no. There's just not a lot of warm days in Pittsburgh, in PA in general. I mean, those are the main reasons why I didn't mind going to Florida, Arizona. I mean, it's honestly like, despite how much money I make or don't make, it's not even about money now. Now it's a matter of like, I mean, I got these kids. I'm not going to leave them again. Because even when I left, I knew I was coming back, but like, I figured if I left, Christy would be like down for like, maybe moving too. Because I mean, it's not like she's from PA anyway. I mean, she was born in Texas. She was grew up in South Carolina. So I mean, it's not like someone who's born in PA and is afraid to leave or something, afraid to change. But she doesn't want to go. And there's times where I'm like, okay, well, if I move, even like let's say if I pay like a whole year of rent up front somewhere or something, I'm like, can I just have the kid? She's like, no. So it's like, it is what it is. So I'm kind of stuck. Which I don't mind Pittsburgh when it's warm. It's just, again, it doesn't stay warm that long. I mean, you pretty much have the end of May, all of June, all of July, and all of August. Come September, you get spotty days. October, you get a couple days. But by November, it's over. It's over. I mean, then again, in November, you do get like a couple nice days too. Maybe like a nice weekend. But not really. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely worse places than Pittsburgh slash Pennsylvania. As far as places being too hot, I'd much rather it be too hot than this, just because it's like, I think it's easier to control. Because it's just like, just put on, well, I don't even want to say put on less clothes, you know. I'm trying to be more modest, try to promote modesty, but like, I don't know. You can just take it more easy. Like, I'd rather it be hot and then just turn on an air conditioner than have it cold. And you could say, well, turn on a heater, but it's like, yeah, but you know, you can't really turn on a heater outside. I don't basically got to stay in where it's cold or hang out in a pool the entire day. Basically. But even with that, I mean, you could still leave the pool and then, like, if it gets too hot, just go back in the pool. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking more of like, for what I do. I run, so I'm okay with it being kind of hot. And like my camera gear, working with people, people like taking photos and when it's warm out, when it's hot out. But when it's cold, I mean, that's a very niche thing if somebody wants like a winter photo shoot. Too far in between. That's why you really don't see weddings in the winter, for real. And I'm just waiting for the new, right, true, but if you do go with the studio idea, you just said, yeah, that's true. That's just a whole nother can of worms. There's so much more equipment you need for that. There's this thing called like an infinity wall, and that can cost thousands to build and a lot of time and craftsmanship with the right builder. And there's a lot of logistical like things that can happen with studios. I mean, yeah, and that's just one thing. I read you said yikes. That's just one thing. Like, you got to get those backdrops that like are on the ceiling, and you pull the chain, and then like a different color comes out, like red, tan, whatever, blue, and then your subjects will stand in front of it. Because I mean, I have the lights, although you can never have too many lights, but it's a lot. Make your own backdrop. That's something you could do, Jody. I can't. I don't know. Making stuff. I'll take it and edit, but to actually create it, tough. You got the eye and brain for all that making stuff. I'll sit there on Photoshop and make a photo look cool. I'll compose the shot. I'll set the light up right, and I'll shoot the camera. But like, I don't know. Actually, doing that arts and crafts stuff, can't do it. I can't draw. I can't color. Can't do any of that. 2 people in here, but you're the only one talking. Somebody's creeping. Definitely send it. Doesn't look bad. Cool, yeah, definitely send it. Dang, we're pushing an hour. I'm going to end this, and I'll talk to you soon, Jody, and everyone else. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.